Yo, what's going on, Prophets? It's your boy Cali. Gonna try to teach you guys a little bit about key entry points or optimal entry points. We're gonna look at KMD versus Bitcoin, and obviously it's in a downtrend, so we try to spot when would be the right time to get in to try to make some profit, right? So, um, we'll start off with risk to reward ratio. So obviously we want to have a good risk to reward ratio. So let's come in here real quick. So if we were to get in right now, your risk to reward ratio is just above 1 to 1. So obviously that's not optimal, right? So we got to try to um, maximize this. So there's a couple things we got to try to figure out. I don't know why it's still on this. So yeah, so this would be right now if we got into this trade, we're looking at the last low and the last high. You're looking at about 1 to 1 ratio. Obviously, that's not optimal. So what we have to do is try to find a key optimal point to enter into this trade. So I'm gonna just go ahead and get some of these trends or these channels and see. So all I'm basically doing right now is just trying to look at channels and see where my channel would be if I got in and would I get traded out. I guess there's 1, 2 here. So we'll plot it out. Alright, so just drew a couple little channels to give me a better visual as far as where I am. So, we're in here, we traded in here for a little bit, we traded in here for a little bit, we traded in here for a little bit, and traded in here for a little bit. So those are your channels. Now, based on what I just drew, if you see the last candle bounced off one of the channels. So I still believe it's in a good downtrend. I mean, the MACD crossed over, the RSI is definitely on a downtrend, and our MACD lines are getting longer. So it means the trend's actually getting stronger, downtrend's getting stronger. So let's try to find a point to get into this trade. So I'm looking around here. The last low before this would be okay. So let's move this so I can still get it. So that's about where I would want to get in if you follow the line right around there. And we'll go to the last channel right below it. I'm looking at this candle right here so I don't get traded out. I'm gonna go right below it. Alright. So right now we're at 1 to 1, 1 to 1.5, which is not optimal still. And now we go to the top of this range. We're almost at 2 to 1. It's a better, and this is short term, guys. This is really short term. This is 4-hour chart, so yeah, I would say my entry point anywhere from this would be my entry point right here. Somewhere in here. So we're from 30,000 to 29,000 sats. That would be my entry point, and so if it came down to somewhere in here, let me get rid of this color. So we came somewhere in this range, and hopefully it bounces off this trend line in here, or support and resistance line, and it would bounce up here a couple times. I mean, there's always nothing but hopefully something like that, and you would trade out, and you can either take your first profit there, and then I mean the next that would be your first profit goal, and then the next one could be here, so that's a 3-to-1, and then obviously 5-to-1, and I mean it just gets ridiculous there, but I mean I'm okay with the 3-to-1 ratio. 2-to-1's okay, so 2-to-1, 3, that would be optimal. So yeah, so I would just take maybe 50% right here to lock in some profit, and if it rides up to the last trend right here, or even the last peak would be right here, maybe 25% here and 25% here to get out the trade, and just watch it around here. And obviously as we're taking profit, we're moving up our stop losses. So we're not gonna put our stop losses over here. If let's see, so if I took profit here, right, my stop loss would be somewhere around there now. Obviously a little below here. So you keep moving your targets. So if I'm here, that's still you're trying to lock in as much profit as possible for the next 50%, and then if you take your profit there, your next stop loss is going to be around here. Just so you understand, to keep moving your stop losses as you're taking profits. So I hope this helped a little. I mean, it's not a good place to go, but what I like, it has good volatility, and it trades within the big, it's this is the full channel, and within the channel we have other channels, so here's a trading range. So from down here to up here, and we hit it twice and it bounced down, and we hit it once, twice, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we hit it a couple times. So I think this is a strong support here. So I don't want to wait till it hits a support. I want to get in a little before, just in case. You can never predict the bottom. So yeah, let me know how this works out for you guys. If it does, well, I'll keep trying to make more tutorials and give you guys better insight. For now, take care, man. Check us out on Instagram, Profit Chasers. Our website's up, Profit Chasers. And pretty much anywhere is Profit Chasers. Thanks, guys, for the support and love. Talk to you all later.